0 views. Founder of One Love Foundation, and well-known human rights defender, Patrick Eholor has threatened to organize and lead protests across the major cities of the world, over the inhuman treatment meted out to Nigerian ambassador to Indonesia, in front of his office in Indonesia. Eholor, while reacting to a viral video, where immigration officials in Indonesia were seen manhandling the Nigerian ambassador to Indonesia, Ambassador Babamai Sule demanded the perpetrators of the heinous act brought to book. The activist, who sent a letter to the Indonesian ambassador to Nigeria in the early hours of Wednesday 11 August, said that an apology was not enough in such a brazen act, and demanded that the perpetrators of the heinous act be properly dealt with, and summarily dismissed from service. He stated that the act was a great insult on Nigeria. As such, Nigerians and every other person in the world should rise up and condemn the act. Eholor, who spoke to From Canada, stated that his plans to organize a protest are on track, unless their demands are met. He listed Canada, Jakarta, New York, London, Lagos, and Abuja as cities the protests will begin from. Excerpts of the content of the letter Patrick Eholor writes the Indonesia ambassador to Nigeria presented thus. Picture shows Nigeria ambassador, Babamai Sule, being assaulted by Indonesia government officials. Dear Ambassador, demand for justice and fairness in handling case of manhandling against Nigeria's ambassador by your immigration. We are One Love Foundation, a global human rights defense organization whose main goal is to protect the rights of all human, defend them when wronged, and provide their basic needs where necessary. We are also advocates of equity and justice, and uphold the rights of people, irrespective of their racial, religious, sexual, or moral background. It is on this note that we were appalled to see a video where a former ambassador of our great country, Nigeria, Ambassador Babamai Sule, was being inhumanly beaten like a common criminal while he screamed in pain. A video that has since gone viral showed this aged gentleman being molested and beaten over and over again by young immigration officers whose intent is evidently to injure him. I'm sure they did succeed, and humiliate the gentleman. Inasmuch as the beating was meted out to a human being, that public humiliation is an assault on our great nation Nigeria. Yes, we know that our country is going through difficult times in terms of economic crunch, terrorism challenges, insecurity, and a fierce war against the age-old corruption, but this is definitely not a good reason to institute such an attack on our dear nation. For every attack on our citizens means an attack on our collective pride as a country. When you attack our own ambassador, it shows that your country's security outfit has no regard whatsoever for the nation called Nigeria. If your security, which represents the Republic of Indonesia, will not bat an eyelid when it comes after our nation, it also boils down to a total disregard for Nigeria by your government. The unfortunate incident is against international laws and the Vienna Conventions governing diplomatic and consular relations between states. This also reminds us of the numerous videos and photos of gross abuse against Nigerian nationals in your country, many times leading to gruesome deaths of these Africans. When your police officers, or immigration officers, or any other officers treat our countrymen like animals, it tells a lot about how your government perceives Nigerians. We are already aware that your country apologized for that treatment. We, however, do not accept such mockery of an apologist against our ambassador, which we regard as rubbing salt to injury. We therefore make the following demands. 1. The Republic of Indonesia must tender an unreserved apology to the Republic of Nigeria over this matter. 2. The head of the immigrations of the Republic of Indonesia must table an unreserved apology to Nigeria, the former ambassador to Nigeria, Ibrahim Babamai Sule, and to every Nigerian national illegally arrested, detained, or killed in their country. 3. The immigration officers who were involved in this heinous crime must be disciplined immediately, and must be expelled from the immigration office. Their direct boss who sent them on the unholy expedition must also be disciplined, or come out publicly to defend himself. Picture shows Patrick Eholor during protest in Abuja. Failure to do all this, we in a coalition of civil societies are going to lead the mother of all protests against the Republic of Indonesia. This protest shall rage in Nigeria, and will begin at the Indonesian Embassy, in Thailand, in Canada, the United States, and United Kingdom. The protest shall be led by the founder and president of our great organization, Chief Patrick Eholor, who is also known as the ultimate equal, because he believes all human are not just created equals, but must also be treated as equals. As the Democracy Observer General of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, he has vowed to defend the integrity of our great country. We must live free or we die. A sovereignty was attacked, and we plan to cancel every diplomatic relationship with the Republic of Indonesia if our demands are not met. We Nigerians are going to pressure our government to shut down that embassy, and you are going to shut down your own embassy in our country. This should never happen to Africans again. This is the 21st century, and failure to take action will lead to serious protests. We also use this medium to call on all media organizations across the globe to support us in this fight against injustice and inhumanity. Kindly support our vision of building a community of 1 million pen soldiers whose successes will be judged based on positive development in the society. Apology not enough, rights activist Patrick Eholor writes Indonesia government to stage protest in Jakarta, other cities over assault on Nigeria. Ambassador Babamai Sule, August 11, 2021. Founder of One Love Foundation, and well-known human rights defender, Patrick Osagie Eholor has threatened to organize and lead welfare flight for troops on war front to fly only between Maiduguri, Abuja, Lagos_Nigerian Army August 10, 2021. Troops from Lagos will be housed and managed at Ikeja Cantonment, while those in Abuja will be at the Nigerian Army Forward Operational Base and those in Maiduguri will be at the Headquarters Theater Command. A man who saw opportunities in adversity, his invaluable contributions to building bridges of peace across the country will never be forgotten. Governor Abaski mourns Captain Hosa Okunbo August 9, 2021. Okunbo was a philanthropist who gave lavishly of himself and his resources. Thousands of Edo sons and daughters benefited from his charitable works and benevolence. A God-sent helper who assisted me in every endeavor of life. Edo APC governorship candidate Osagie Iziamu mourns Captain Hosa Okunbo August 9, 2021. If it were possible, I would give anything to have him back one more moment, for one more memory, as there was no time to say goodbye. Boko Haram, Nigerians please forgive us, 335 fighters, 746 relatives beg, surrender to Nigeria Army in Borno August 9, 2021. General Ayitayo, who spoke through an interpreter, further disclosed that they will undergo some rehabilitation process at a government facility before reintegration into the larger society.